Hello and welcome, my lovely Pisces. Pisces, this is your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of January 6th through 12th, 2020. This is 2020. Remember, time is merely a pretense. These can be past, present, and or future energies and or lessons. Also, remember, Pisces, that your sign is not personality programming, but the lessons you need to learn in this life while you're here on Earth, while you were born under that sign. So do listen to the entirety of the reading for all the messages that Spirit would like you to hear. There should be something in here for you. And please take what resonates and leave out all the rest. All right. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling with unconditional love and gratitude. This is my charismatic gift I share with you, and I thank you now so much for sharing your energy with me. All your likes, your subscribes, all the supporting of the channel that you guys have done throughout the year. Even your views alone do help the channel. All right, my lovely Pisces. Please subscribe now if you haven't for Full Soul Evolution. Remember, it's all about the soul's journey this year. A lot of readers have been switching it up. I'll talk to that about on my tomorrow's overview of the readings this weekend. All right, Pisces. Well, the energy above us is Big Daddy energy. Jupiter in Capricorn. It's going to be there the whole year, remember. It's the very big focus of 2020. It's the focus of 2020 focus. So we'll be able to see well as well. But it's that Big Daddy energy. Jupiter represents Zeus, who is the Big Daddy of them all. Couldn't keep it in his pants. He has, I believe he had 15 females. He got pregnant repeatedly, some of them. And those were just the ones I counted on Google. So, but it's Big Daddy energy. It's the energy of, did you eat your peas? You did? Well, here's some ice cream. Oh, did you smoke that cigarette? Shame, shame, shame. Here's a cotton. Now let me watch you smoke it and see if you ever smoke a cigarette again. You know, it's that kind of energy. It's have you been good while Daddy was out kind of energy. And it's really important to remember that about this Jupiter and Capricorn this week, because we're about to run into, on January 10th, a full moon in Cancer. Cancer is the opposite sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is Big Daddy, masculine, divine masculine energy, doing it kind of energy. While the feminine energy, the enhancing energy, the nurturing energy, the motherly energy of Cancer coming in that full moon, but to take away. Remember, full moons remove things, clear space for new to come in. So that is going to be that full moon in Cancer. It's also an eclipse, so it's going to be very focused removal nonetheless. But it's also going to trigger feelings in us around security and home and family. If you insult somebody's sister, get prepared to get an ass whooping. And if somebody assaults your sister, please control your emotions, because you just might beat somebody's ass. All right, I do have, on January 12th as well, Saturn conjunct Pluto. And, you guessed it, Capricorn. Saturn is the planet of karma, and Pluto is the planet of transformation. So this is about freeing yourself in your future for, like, all this Capricornian energy. However, it's going to increase value and empower systems that are working. If it's not working, it's going to crumble, crumble, crumble. And in geopolitical dynamics, expect a redistribution of power of sorts, and expect this maybe to appear in natural disasters. Think about that New Zealand volcano erupting, earthquakes. There's a big earthquake in South America or Mexico last night or this morning. I didn't really want to look and see, because sometimes that stuff makes me nervous. But what else is there? But that's pretty much it. Removing what's weighing you down. So you're going to have the full moon, and then right after that, Saturn conjunct Pluto, with a lot of karma involved, to basically cut those strings, get you flying. Cut those strings, get you, you know, Pinocchioing. And not lying. I mean, you know, I got no strings. I got no strings to hold me down. Okay. I know, I'm tired, but this is still coming out really nicely. The cards I have here is no reason to celebrate. This card always makes me feel like somebody's cup ain't right in this group, in your group, in your tribe. Somebody is not quite your friend as you might believe. It's like an enemy in your midst. It's like going to a party and knowing full well that there's going to be somebody there that you don't like. And more or less, they're probably your enemy. And I think this is from the past, because this is the Six of Cups in reverse, which can be past family issues, past life issues, and don't always get all funkied out over past life issues, like I used to live in Egypt, or I used to live among the Celts, but whatever. No, it can be as simple as past life issues in terms of your childhood, in terms of family issues, in terms of your upbringing, your deepest roots kind of issue. There's somebody in that path that is not a Two of Cups. That is not really a proper connection. And you haven't really seemed to put your finger on it. And you just can't really see where it is. But you know that all your three cards are reversed. And it's because, like, you know there's something that kind of shifts your energy weird, but you haven't really pinpointed exactly where it's from. And if you've even pinpointed who it's from, you haven't necessarily pinpointed what it is they're doing to you. The energy of this week's is your Nine of Cups. A wish come true. So something lovey-dovey, wishy come true, warming your heart kind of feeling is coming into you this week. And it's coming into you, but it's under this cloud of, like, there's somebody around me that isn't really my friend, or isn't really my family member, isn't really the sturdy base that I thought they were going to be, or that I thought they were. But you're really still in the dark about it a little bit. And you're getting this wish come true, but you have some spying going on. This is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius card, but it's a spying, it's a research card, but all intents and purposes, it's really a spy card. You could say it's research, but it's spying. It's like you've got a wish come true, and yet you're looking in another direction. You're not even necessarily looking at your wish come true. It's almost like you're so distracted by what you're spying on, what you're really focusing on. You're about to miss your wish come true because you're absolutely focused on this Five of Swords, this competition that you're the only one fighting. It's really weird because you're spying on somebody like you're about to invade their country. Of course, you're spying like via Facebook or something, but it's like you're spying on somebody or stalking somebody. I really want to say it's you, but Spirit keeps saying, no, you guys are focusing on something. It may not be entire spying, but you guys are focusing on something or somebody on a fight that they're not fighting anymore, even though you are. It's like you're trying to fight a battle that's been over. Everybody's gone home but you, kind of thing. And it's, everybody else has walked away, but you're still trying to fight. You're sincerely fighting yourself right now, is what Spirit's saying. And Spirit is saying this week, you're about to come into a Nine of Cups in some way, but you're going to miss it. It may not even come in because of the energy, or where your focus is going to detract from this. It's going to pull energy from this, and may not be the primary energy of the week. You might actually miss it and not even realize something good happened to you until months later. That's how distracted you are. And so much so that the result of this is a Tower in reverse. This Tower in reverse tells me that it feels like a double tower, like a tower fell, you tried to rebuild some shit, and then it fell again. That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying you did it twice. It's like you, a tower fell, you rebuilt it upside down. You rebuilt it on a worse foundation, and it's falling again. This is a double fall for you, and so much so that it is a double heartbreak for you. It's coming out of heartbreak, but it's not really coming out of heartbreak because it's like you're going back another time. It's like you went back another time. You're repeating some of the heartbreak that you've had. You've tried, maybe you gave, you know, never again. You gave somebody another chance, and it just really just, the Tower just fell again. So if you go, it's your choice. You made this choice. You selected this position. You, Seven of Cups, this. You thought it was a good choice. You thought it was a good option. God bless you, but it wasn't. But Spirit is saying that deep down you knew this was wrong. You knew that you were taking old materials from a shaky foundation and building something not secure with the new person or the same person. It doesn't really matter. All you did was repeat something. This is Pisces. Spirit is saying you repeated something that didn't work out the first time. That was heartbreak and terror falling. It's all from your choice. God bless you. You really put your heart out there. But you thought if you did it again, you could probably get it right this time. Either, like I said, repeating with somebody or with a new person that seemed like you were just getting into the same gig again. But you were like, I'm going to beat it this time because I know what I did wrong last time. It seems like this one went faster. The other one that had the first tower falling went really, really harsh and really, really fast. But this is like, I know what I did wrong kind of thing. I knew going into it, it looked familiar, it looked cozy. It's why I went there. But I knew the end result of this was going to, I knew how this could end because I've been through it before kind of thing. And yet you still went towards it in hopes that you could change it. It's like that whole Albert Einstein expecting different results from the same actions. And so this is a lesson relearned. And part of the blessing you're about to receive, this Nine of Cups here, is this tower falling. Because yeah, it was built on it was built on materials from a tower that already fell from poor foundation. Yet it's like you tried to rebuild this when it was still smoking kind of thing. It was not time to rebuild yet. And that's why you kind of had it for heartbreak. Be careful of choosing heartbreak here. Spirit is saying you might choose to hang around a long time. You might have done that last time. You might have hung around way too long last time, the first tower that fell. But you have an opportunity to get out ahead of the disaster right now. Page of Pentacles, a message about money and value. 7, you've planted something here. This is advice from Spirit. This is very interesting because I didn't see that coming. The Devil card. It's the Capricorn card in reverse, which is kind of addiction, codependency. And I guess I should have seen it because you were jumped into something comfortable that really wasn't for you, loves. Okay, so this Page of Pentacles, you are going to get a little bit of a message about money. This was kind of sideways. It could be in reverse, losing a job. It could be it could just be things aren't working out financially that well for you. You're going to trip, basically, financially for a moment. But you are going to grasp, you know, it was kind of like this. But you are going to grasp onto this, I feel. I did see the hands grasping onto that pentacle under the watchful eye of Horus and all that. But basically what we're going to do is you're going to get this information and you're going to correct the situation. And one of the ways you're going to correct it, Spirit is saying you've planted seeds somewhere. You have skills. You have abilities. You have some very specific set of skills, I feel, that make you a perfect fit for this situation that's coming up. Don't panic. Even if you've lost a job, you still have what's in your hand, your skills. You still have your abilities. All right. But you're also going to get a bit of an inspiration. Some information and inspiration about a Capricorn in reverse. Now, this Capricorn in reverse could literally be information about a Capricorn that might help you get a job. You might know somebody who needs something that you have to give to them, Spirit is saying, or a qualification or a bit of skills that you know. I can fill this position for this Capricorn, or this like CEO boss kind of energy. I can help them out. So if I offer my services to them, I can fix this money problem. Yes, that is true. Go that way. It's boss CEO energy. Now this is also, for others of you, it's that codependent energy of, I got to strike it out on my own a little bit. Get my pentacles back in order. Check my skills. Make sure everything's good. Update my resume kind of thing. Because other areas of your life, such as love, are falling apart. So you're going to try and focus on money. And Spirit is, yes, please focus on money. Please focus on your self-value, Spirit is saying, because your love life needs a break right now. Because you kind of just repeated the cycle. So you need to step out. And that is that. You just repeated a cycle. And not a good cycle. And not a good codependent kind of thing. You kind of went for the comfortable, cozy, wonderful place to be because it was so familiar. And it kind of, it didn't really break your heart because you weren't invested that long. Because it feels a little short-lived, is what Spirit is saying. Like, you're thankful you didn't put as much time and effort into it as the original pain that broke your heart. So this doesn't hurt that much, but it does hurt because it's like failing twice, you know? Even though it's a different person, it kind of has that feeling of like, I blew it again kind of thing. No, it's just not right for you. This kind of person, this kind of life, this coziness, this recognizable, oh, I can do this kind of thing is not good for you. It has nothing to do with you or your value as a person. It just has to do with, it's not where you belong right now. It really is. That's really it. And Spirit wants you to be like, thank God you got out. This wish come true that you're getting is getting out of this mess. And this tower is going to fall because this person is a little bit bonkers too. And you haven't really noticed yet because I just told you you're going to start noticing that they're a little bonkers. All the red flags are going to start appearing. Even if you haven't come to a break with this person. And that's going to be the tower falling, is this person kind of like, you know, when you move from like dating somebody's representative, like Hitch said, when everybody stops behaving as much and starts kind of selfing out a little bit and like showing their true colors, that's where you're coming in with this person. That's probably why I feel it's such an early thing. Like you're not knee deep, neck deep in this. Exiting is going to be a lot easier than you realize, but it is going to feel like a tower. But only because it's going to drag up the original tower falling kind of feelings, because you went for something cozy and comfortable and familiar. So when the pain comes, it's going to be familiar and miserable and like a double sword, triple sword in your heart kind of thing. That's all it is. Just breathe. You have a lot of Cancerian energy to nurture you through this week. So hang in there, my lovely Pisces. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment, tip or donate if Spirit moves you. Info is in the box below, and have a great week, my lovely Pisces.